Ladies and gentlemen, fellow glitches, tomorrow is another week. Tomorrow's Monday. Most of you guys go into the new week with no plan, no strategy, no organization, no structure. Sit down, take 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be an hour. Take 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Figure out what is your priority list for this week. Priority list is 5 tasks of 5 major accomplishments of things that you want to achieve this week. Write them down, commit to them, and dedicate, the next 7 days to accomplishing this task. You can't do it on Monday because Monday's when it starts. You need to do it on Sunday. So if that's, I'm going to hit the gym every single day this week. I'm going to close one more client. I'm going to sit down and learn about business planning, or I'm going to read this specific book, or I'm going to get X amount of leads for my agency, whatever it may be. You need to be able to sit down and write your 5 goals that are going to push you further to what is your macro goal. We call this crystallized clarity. Write that down. Crystallized clarity. You need to take your macro goal and break that down into sizable bites. It's the same thing as a meal, guys, right? You don't eat the entire steak and shove it in your mouth. You're most likely going to get sick, or you're not going to be able to chew it. You're not going to be able to digest it properly. It's the same thing with business and the same thing with achieving your goals long term. Take your big goal, your macro goal, and break it down into digestible, small, sizable bites, right? Every single day leads to a success. Successful days lead to a successful week. A successful week leads to a successful month. A successful month leads to a successful year. So you need to be able to sit down and understand that you can break down these 5 goals, and they don't need to be accomplished in one day. They can be a goal for the week, but sit down with crystallized clarity, write down these 5 goals for the week. Very simple, very straightforward, and make sure that they are aligned with your macro goals. So if your macro goal is to get healthier, to be more connected, to make more money, to understand business better, to understand philosophy at a deeper way, all these things in your goal, right, is completely relative to who you are. Don't focus on what somebody else is telling you the goal is. You know what you need. Now break down that goal, macro goal, into small, digestible micro goals. Macro, perfect. Micro, perfect. Now you control the output by understanding the sizable bites that you have to take. In this way, hear me out. This way, your goals become extremely underwhelming, right? You're not overwhelmed by the complexity of how you're going to achieve it. You just understand that you need to lay brick by brick, right? Step by step. And eventually, once you pan out, you're going to be able to see that massive piece of architecture that you've created. But if you're only looking at the blueprint and you don't know how to get there, you're going to get overwhelmed. You're going to get anxious. You're most likely going to get stressed. You need to be able to crystallize these goals. So take down a piece of paper and listen to me, motherfucker. I'm not wasting time talking to you here for you not to do what I ask you to do. Do you hear me? I'm not here fucking wasting my time, please. So take down a piece of paper or open up the notes on your phone, brother or sister, and write down, take some time to fucking think. What is my macro goal? If you have that already, perfect. If you don't, well, you might have to spend more than 10 minutes and then break down these 5 goals that you're trying to accomplish this week. Write them down. Put them big fucking bold letters on a whiteboard, on a piece of paper, and every single day, you're gonna look at them. You're gonna work on them, and at the end of the week, make sure that all those fucking 5 goals are crossed out and that they are what? Accomplished. And then you will have what? Trust in yourself, because you will know that you have the ability to do what you said you were going to do. Step by step, day by day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Write these 5 goals, and then underneath, you're going to write this quote. Step by step, day by day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Love you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Have a phenomenal week.